Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you? Live on zero complaint level. मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we learn something and we do not practice, then it becomes erudition and scholarship. Then we are ready to teach others, but we do not learn. Learning must be the primary criteria of the seeker of truth. Learn. Children do that. When they learn ABCD, they go with the mother somewhere shopping and mommy stop. B-A-T-A. See, I can read English because he has learned. Now he is applying that. I was in Calcutta. I learned Bengali and alphabets and all that. So whatever I used to learn, I used to go out. Every shop is having that Bengali board. So one day I was standing near a shop all by myself and reading the name of the board, that shop. It was a watch or clock shop. So seeing that and imagining that I know now reading properly, so I read Gha Di Ka Du Ka Na. And I felt so good. I could read Bengali. And there was a Bengali up to the bone marrow behind me. He said, not like this. You don't know Bengali? I said, no, I am learning. This is not a way. Now see, what I say, you repeat it. That is what Bengali is. I said, okay, sir, tell me. He said, Ghodi ke do kaan. Gadi ka dukan became Ghodi ke do kaan. So I asked him, are you indicating me? So when we learn, apply it on yourself. See? And this is what is the difference between studying Upanishad and practicing all other branches. Dharma, Upasana, Yoga, teaching is totally different. And the foundation determines your approach in your life. Now, Dharma Shastra tells us, if you do this thing, it is sin. If you do this thing, it is merit. If you do the sin, you go to hell. If you do the merit, you go to heaven. So what will be your life? Whole life is only collecting the merits and giving up the sins. That is all. If we are following yoga, now what is the foundation of yoga? Foundation of yoga is Sankhya Shastra. Sankhya Shastra is the philosophy and yoga is the application. In Sankhya Shastra, Purusha, Prakriti and the Jiva, they are separate. So according to them, yoga, then your Sankhya, Buddhism, Jainism, all of them have this fundamental philosophy. There is one soul per body. It is here approach to life changes. Now here Vedanta tells us, don't accept blindly, find out what soul is. Like when we are told about Brahman, like in Ishavasya Upanishad, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam, Parame Vyomanna, Shnute Sarvan Kaman Saha, Brahmana Vipaschiteti. He who has discovered the reality as his own being, in his own heart, what are the results? Sarvan Kaman Saha Ashnute. All his desires stand fulfilled simultaneously. Meaning, no more desires are lingering around him. See? And then you tell, if you don't do this thing, you will go to hell. You also join with me, or I feel alone bore. You can't threaten. So, like the reality is explained, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, in the same manner, what is the Jiva? That they will never inquire. There was one great Mahatma, very good friend of mine. He was living, he is no more now. He was living in near Junagadh, where there is a Girinar mountain, the place of Bhagwan Dattatreya. I had gone there a number of times. Very beautiful. So he was the follower of this yoga and meditation and all that. So my friend took me, I went there. Then I was given a special treatment for whatever reason. Then in that room, Maharaji doesn't allow anybody to go, but he has asked you to come. You are very lucky. So I went there and sat. And then he came and put his hand on my head and all that. After coming out, he asked me, how do you feel? I said, I'm feeling sentimental. He said, no, not that way. What did you feel? I said, no feeling. See, friends, we keep on imagining to whom what is felt. So, what is Jiva? Jiva, if we have to understand, take a simple day-to-day example. What is man? We know. What is husband? Any man getting married to any woman is called as husband. So, can there be a husband without a wife? No. Can there be a husband without a man? No. Then man is the reality, husband is the jiva. See? One girl came and asked me this. Swamiji, Mummy has not allowed me to attend the puja because it is only for the married girls. And you know I am divorced. So tell me, after divorce, I am widow or not? I said, I have studied all the Vedas. Nowhere mention is made. After divorce, what happens to the wife? Where she has gone? So, Jiva is not individual. Husband is a common noun, not a proper noun. So, any man getting married to any woman is called as husband. So Paramatma expressing through any conditioning as life. Life is called in Sanskrit Jiva Na. No Jiva, life. But this life is taken as the soul. Then it becomes very easy. So when this body dies, then the soul comes out. If he is a yogi, the soul comes out from top. If he is a bhogi, it comes from below. See, friend, don't get carried away by those stories. Never you die, nor were you born. This is what Upanishad tells us. And once we take that any experience which needs n number of conditions to happen, it cannot be real. Then it is an appearance. Now, appearances cannot be stopped. They will continue to appear. Like we stand in front of the mirror. You cannot stop reflection happening. Now, what could be done? Don't give a status of reality to the reflection. That's it. Exactly the same way. Body identification will happen and it happens. You cannot stop it. The only thing Vedanta tells us, don't give a status of reality to this body identification. Then after body identification only, this waking world comes into existence. Therefore our Mahamantra, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Nothing can be added to the infinite, nothing can be taken away from the infinite. We are ever the same. This is the purpose of this Ishavasya that we are studying. So please repeat after me. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Ishavasyamidam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagata Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Magrudakkasya Sviddhanam Kuruvanneveha Karmani Jijivisheshatakam Sama Evam Tvayi Nanyatetosti Na Karma Lipyate Nare Asuryanamate Loka Andhena Tamasavruta Tanste Pretyabhigachanti Yeke Chatmahano Janaha Anejadekam Manaso Javiyo Nainadeva Apnuvan Purvamarshata Tadhavato Ranyanatteti Tishtata Tasminnapo Matarishva Dadati Tadejati Tannejati Taddure Tadvadantike Tadantarasya Sarvasya Tadu Sarvasyasya Bahyataha Yastu Sarvani Bhutani Atmannevanupashyati Sarvabhuteshu Chatmanam Tato tato na vijugupsate. First, we were told what is the truth. Tade jati, tanne jati. It supports all the changes, but doesn't undergo any change. Tad dure tadvadantike. When we do not know, it is far away. When we discover, it is our own essential nature. Tadantarasya sarvasya. There is no concept of in and out. Everything is in. There is no out. This is the truth. Now apply it. So when we apply, then what will be the experience? Yaha tu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. Similar thought comes in Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter. The Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter talks about yoga. The main portion of Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter is bypassed by the yogis. They get lost only. Shucho deshe pradishtapya sthiramasanamaatmana natyuchritam nati nicham shailajana kushuttaram tatraikagram manakrutva nakinchida vijintaye. That is what they say. See. But this is what he said. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmannevanu pashyati sarva bhutastha chatmanam na tato vijugupsate. This is from this Ishavasya Upanishad. And in Bhagavad Gita same. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmannevanu pashyati ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshana. Yoga yuktatma. He who has practiced yoga, his experiences. There is but one reality expressing through many conditionings. There is but one electricity expressing through all the bulbs. Bulbs may be many, but the light is one. When one bulb becomes fused, will that light from that bulb go in search of another bulb? Think. Now, let us take this way. You are all drivers. So that example I will give you. Khagahi jane khagaki bhasha. You will understand it easily. You start the car. Who moves the car? Petrol doesn't move. Engine doesn't move. Horsepower. So when we ignite, horsepower is born. First, for our understanding, HP1, switch off. Again, second experiment, again switch on. HP2, again switch off. Again, third time, HP3. The question is the HP1 and HP2 are the same? Or the HP2 is the 1 plus 1? Is the HP3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1? And where is the horsepower? There is neither a horse nor a power. You can't see that. What you can see? Effect. See? Because horsepower is not an individuality. It is not a vyakti. It is a abhivyakti. It is not individuality. It is manifestation. Jiva is not a vyakti. Jivana is the abhivyakti. But instead of recognizing the Jivana as the manifestation of the divine, we take it as the individuality. And tu, my, tu. And if you are a Gujarati, in Gujarati, my is who. Hutu, tutu, kabaddi. Whole life goes only in that. See, friends, these doctors, when they study, they learn everything on dead body. So if they have to operate, will they say, पहले इसको मारो फिर करेंगे? नहीं. Because that anatomy is not individuality. It is common. See? It is not it. A doctor opens, has to do some operation. And he asked the nurse, अरे किसका ऑपरेशन है? किडनी का. किडनी कहाँ है यार? छाती में है कि सर में है? तुम्हारे जेब में. See, friends. So, anatomy is common. Vision is common. It is not individuality. Like light is not individuality. It is manifestation of electricity through the bulb. Exactly the same way, expression of the divine through any body as life is referred as jiva, but that doesn't mean as many bodies, so many jivas. See, friends, yastu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. He who is able to include everything in him. Like, again, come back to the example, I am repeating it from various angles. Vision includes all colors and forms. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. Net result, tatona vijugupsate. And therefore, vision which is supporting all the colors and forms does not, vijugupsa means hatred, gruna. So vision doesn't have hatred or gruna for any color and any form. He who has discovered this, that it is one reality that I am, that alone is expressing in and through everything and being. How there can be hatred in life? Friends, once I went to Shirdi for darshan. Whenever he calls, I go. Never planned and gone, but just like that. So once when I went, there were a few Kamandalus with me. So they also get quick access. So I did namaskar, and then they will give sometime garland, sometime coconut. So I take it and go away. So there is so much of rush. So the police there, go ahead, jaldi jao, jaldi jao. They do not allow you to stand there. So when we came out, this my friend asked, Swamiji, they allow you to stand as much as you want, but you just did namaskar, came out. I said, longer the list of demands, longer is the namaskar. If there is no long list, so you don't ask anything? No, I ask. What did you ask? I said, वो अंदर की बात है. No, tell me. I said, I'll tell you. Will you ask only that? Nothing else in your whole life? Yes. I said, look here. I asked him only one thing. Oh Lord, let me not harbor any hatred for anybody, even once, even in dream, even for fun, even by mistake. No hatred. And he granted me that. Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. I tell. Samoham sarva kalareshu name dveshosti na priyaha. Apply this knowledge in your day-to-day life. This is the purpose. Now, whatever is included in the definition of I, we don't hate it. See, example. In Delhi, it happened. There was one girl like this girl sitting in front, morning class, listening. On second or third day, we went somewhere for breakfast. She came there. I said, oh, you are also invited here for breakfast. Swamiji, this is my house. But I never know where I am going. Why worry? Khane se matlab. Then I said, okay, you come. Let your mummy prepare. And I saw her fingers, long red nails. I said, hey, come here. I took her hands for the first time. A girl's long nail hands I have seen so close. I said, hey, how beautiful they are, yaar. Why my nails are not becoming red? Do you eat beetroots or you drink blood or what? I also like that. Eh? She was becoming very uneasy about it. No, 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 Swami. Then we had breakfast, everything. Next day she came for satsang. Earlier, sitting like this. No, she was sitting like this. The whole satsang, my attention was there only. And after the satsang was over, I said, hey, come here, come here. Show me your hand. No, no, Swamiji. I said, no means what you have to show. He showed. They were all chopped off. I said, oh God, so beautiful nails. Where they are? Swamiji, I throw them. I said, no, no, you give me. I like them. I'll keep it in my purse. Swamiji, no, they are thrown away. Now, principle what you have to learn. When they are included in the definition of I love them. When they are excluded from the definition of I hate them. This example you will not get in Shankar Bhashya. You have to see every day. See, once I was in a cancer hospital attending somebody. So I used to go and meet all the patients, talk to them for 5-10 minutes like that. There was one old man. He had some kind of big abscess to his arm, and it used to grow like this thing. So when I went, I said, hey Mahatmaji, how you are? He said, look here, I have got this abscess and it is so big and it is so painful. So they give me only the painkillers. They can't do anything. And he was defining that and describing with such a great love. And when they cut it, like, you squeeze the mango, so much of juice comes out. Red, yellow, and all that. And he was telling testingly. I was, my God, enough, yeah, enough. Because it is my abscess. Learn this principle in life. Whatever we include in our definition of I, we don't hate. But when we are looking at the world, she is a lady. I don't like this. And Baba, everything is only one. So, yastu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. Include everything and exclude nothing. The moment you exclude, hatred begins. See, friends, one dirty example I'll give you to make this point. Very dirty example. Then you'll remember also. In our large intestine and bladder, what are the contents? Now think about it. You will not get a sense of hatred in your mind. Think intensely. You cannot get. The moment it comes out, no further explanation required. Because they are deleted from the definition of I. See, friends, but when our attention is on the body, our attention is on the jiva, so papatma, punyatma. Therefore, friends, this knowledge has to be applied in our life. So, yastu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. Sarva bhuteshu chatmanam. So, everything is in me and I am in everything. If I is not there, my wife cannot be. If I is not there, my children cannot be. If I is not there, my religion cannot be. I includes everything. And when I dies, like many people ask us this question, Swamiji, what happens after death? I have no experience, I can't tell you. No, 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 please tell something. What happens after death? First of all, you answer my question. When you are alive, what happened? When your existence in this world has no value. कितने आके चले गए? What happens after death? मरो तो सही. Those who are alive, they will be happy. Thank God of God. See, friends, this happens only because body identification. So, yastu sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati sarvabhutastam atmanam. So I am alone everywhere. I am in the left hand, I am in the right hand, I am in the stomach, I am in the legs, I am in the nose, I am in the back. Be attentive. When there is a toothache, toothache is not given to us to torture. It is given to us to tell, hey, something is wrong. Go to the doctor. In the same manner, be very attentive. Whenever you get hurt in your life, somebody cheated you, you never expected something from somebody, you get hurt. Don't carry that hurt with you. Learn from that. That something is wrong in our thinking. Whenever we get hurt, something is wrong somewhere. If it is a body level, there is something wrong with the body. If it is a mind level, something wrong in our thinking process. How important it is. While we were going there on that, what is that place we went today? Bell Rock, okay. So when we were going, he was talking to me in Marathi. And then there were some ladies coming behind us. Are, तुम्ही मराठी का? Immediately, common factor. See? Unknown. So discover a common denominator. And that common denominator we have to discover in our own self. We look at the world as we look at ourselves. Like, in my talk sometimes I make fun of the wives, ladies, just for fun sake, no serious. One lady became angry. Swamiji, you are against ladies and all that. I said, no, Mama, it is just jokes. But why jokes? Why only on ladies? Why not on gents? I said, okay, I'll tell you gents jokes. Okay. Yes. In Hindi movies, there is a movie, Teen Deviya. So how much more respect you want? Gents, three idiots. Now, how much respect should I give you? Tell me. Take the message. But instead of that, we get carried away by wrong thinking. Therefore, unless we discover who we are, we will not look at the world from that standpoint. See, friends, when I consider myself to be body, others are body. When I consider myself to be Indian, others are Indian, non-Indians. When I think I am a sannyasi, others are sannyasi, non-sannyasi. When I think I am rich, others are rich and poor. So, atmaupamena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham sa yogi paramo mataha. In the 6th chapter, Bhagavan says, who is the supreme deluxe yogi? Not the one, ao twist kare. Not that fellow. See, I know these yogis will kill me, but who cares? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? See, atmaupamena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna. If somebody hits me, what pain I'll get? Therefore, I should not hit others. If somebody insults me, how miserable I become. Therefore, I should not insult anybody. See, friends, and it can happen only in spite of the perception of otherness, the sense of otherness is not there. Like the example I gave in the morning, teeth and the tongue. They are separate. But when the tongue is beaten by the teeth, the tongue doesn't take the teeth to the dentist. The perception of differences is one, and differentiation on the basis of differences is samsara. Therefore, yastu sarvani bhutani atmannevanupashyati sarvabhuteshu chatmanam na tato vijugupsate. So how do we know we are progressing spiritually? This is what we told you in the example of Shirdi Sai Baba. No hatred for anything, even for the mother-in-law. I'm wishing you some other example. See, my friends, there is one lady, she is very old now. We were in Calcutta, she was attending my lectures. And probably I was speaking there on Dhruva Charitra from Bhagavad Mahapuran. And after the talk was over, she came. She said, Swamiji, today you have relieved me of the highest burden on my head. I said, I don't know what you are talking. He said, everybody tells us, love everyone, love everyone. But I tell you frankly, I cannot love my mother-in-law. What to do? I cannot love her. I said, go to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita have all solutions. Indriyasya indriyasyarthe ragadvesho vyavastitau tayoho vasham na agached tau yasya paripantino. Paripanti means lutere, the bandits. It is natural that we like something, we don't like something. But the question is, are we getting influenced by those likes and dislikes? That is in our hands. So what should be the approach? Should we be guided by personal likes and dislikes called as desire? Or should we be guided by the wisdom, what is right and wrong? In Kathopanishad, this topic comes. Preya Marga and Shreya Marga. Preya Marga is what I like, what I don't like, is the criteria of my lifestyle. And Shreya Marga is what is right and what is wrong. That is the criteria of my life. So who is guiding our life? Personal likes and dislikes, or what is right and wrong? Therefore, you may not like your mother-in-law. No problem. You don't have to like everything in this world, but then don't come under the influence of the disliking. And what is the influence of disliking? You start hating something. Don't hate her. You have done all spiritual life. See? Matra sparshastu kaunteya शीतोष्ण सुख दुखदा आगमा अपायिना अनित्यांतांति तिक्षस्व भारत. All experiences in the relative world gathered through the sense organs, mind, intellect, they have the same story. Whatever may be the experience, sukhada, dukkhada, whether giving joy or sorrows, every experience has the same story. They begin in time, they remain for some time, they end after some time. Therefore, they are temporary. For the temporary experiences to become permanently miserable is not the way of wise people. We react in life, don't react. Tato na vijugupsate. Therefore, real spiritual practice is we have no hatred for anything or anybody in this world. You may not like it, so keep away. Otherwise, I hate that people. Don't use that word hate. When you use the word hate, your chemistry changes. Suppose I say, I don't like this thing. It is soft I hate this thing. You cannot tell, I hate slowly. I hate you. No. See, friends, words make such a tremendous change in life. Now, next mantra. Yasmin sarvani bhutani
यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि
आत्मैवा भूत विजानतः
आत्मैवाभूद्विजानतः
तत्र को मोह कशोकः
तत्र को मोहकः शोकः
एकत्वमनुपश्यतः
एकत्वमुपश्यतः
यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मा एव अभूत विजानतः विजानतः he has come to experience that the self is the self of everything and being. The self alone has become everything. The vision alone has become the green color, the red color, the white color. We don't have to do anything. See? So yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut. If I am there, then you are there. If I am and you are there, then they are there. In grammar, there are three persons. First person singular, second person singular, and second person plural. Third person singular and third person plural. So third person singular is he, she, it. Plural, they. But they continue to be the third person. Second person, thou, singular. You, plural. Continue to be second person. What is the plural of I? First person singular. We. Include all the three persons. Therefore, I doesn't have plural. I is one without a second. What is samsara? First person talking to second person about the third person. If I is not there, then you is not there, he, she, it is not there. So we are the foundation of this world. So, yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut. I alone become the eyes. I alone is the nose. I alone is the ears. I alone everything. And therefore, tatra ko mohak kashokaha. Do we have a doubt? यार ये हाथ किसका है? कई दिनों से देखा नहीं. You cannot have. So our life remains free from moha. Freedom from moha is moksha. Moksha, this word is what? Mo means moha. Ksha means kshaya. And this is the bondage. Mai, tu, mai. This mai, tu disappears in deep sleep because no body identification, no plurality. Many years before, when I used to travel in train, three-tier compartment, long distances, 1 day, 2 days. Once I was going from Chennai, no, from Ernakulam to Guwahati, 3 days and nights. So you are relaxed there and then sleep. When you are awake, don't touch it. This is don't come near me. And when you sleep, my feet are in somebody's lap, no problem. Somebody's hand is in my pocket, no problem. All problems disappear. See? Therefore, yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut. Everything is the same reality. See, friends. Now, to understand it, take few examples. Otherwise, you can see the commentary and it's so, but it will not make any difference. First, I, center. Then I and my mummy. So my mummy, one radius of 1 inch. Then I and my daddy, second radius, 2 inches, second circle. Then I and my wife, third radius, 3 inches. Then I and my first child, another circle. I and my second child, another circle. Stop now here. See? Now imagine. When Atma eva bhut vijanataha, when this I includes everything. Meaning, now the value of the radius is infinite. Center with a radius of infinite. What will be that design? It will be a circle without circumference. We average people, me, my house, my wife, my children, Mahatmas, Santa Ganeshwar Maharaj says in his 12th chapter commentary on Bhagavad Gita, "E Vishwachi माझे घर ऐसी मती दयाची स्थिर किंबहुना चराचर जाहला आपण." Everything is included. Nothing is excluded. Once in Coimbatore, when I was going, so people come to leave on the airport, and one Amma, she hugged and started crying. I said, Mama, cry from a distance, my clothes are getting spoiled. You never, you don't feel bad you are leaving us and going somewhere else. I said, Mama, your problem is you have got this house. My solution is I have no house. So either I have no house or all houses are mine. So when I go from one house to another house, why should I cry? See, friends, this is what I said. Jasmin sarvani bhutani atmani eva anupashyati. Don't exclude anything. Everything is valid till I is there. Tatra ko moha ka shokaha. Then there won't be any moha. And what is moha? Moha is something is mine and something is not mine. So, including our body. On what ground we say that I am body and body is mine? Neither the body is created by us, nor the body listens to us. Those who are fat, they want to reduce the size of the body. But when they look at the ice cream picture, they put on 5 kilograms. Kahan se aaya? They don't have to do anything. Other extreme, those who are agarbatti brand, even if they eat the live buffalo, they continue to be same. And that body I am. So the body is neither created by us, nor the body listens to us, and yet I am the body. And we are wise. Moha. Tatra ka mohaha. Wherever there is a limited possessiveness, it is samsara. When we include everything, no samsara. Once I had a nice watch, many years before, and I was in a very wrong place, so I had no money. I never carry money with me. So what to do? So these phones were also not there. So I gave this watch to somebody. I said, hey, you keep it with you. Give me some money. I'll return it and then you give me the watch. He said, no, I will not take like. You have to sell it fully. I said, okay, sell. He gave me some money. And my friend saw that. my watch has gone to him. And when he was putting on that watch with that metal belt, it slipped from his hand and fell down and broke. So my friend, Swamiji, your watch you gave to him, he has broken it. I said, never mind, it happens. You are not hurt? I said, no, I got the money. If the money was not there, then I would have been hurt. Tyage naike amrutatva manashu. Don't hold on to anything in this world. You will be happier than the happiest. Therefore, either include everything or exclude everything. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva bhut vijanata. Vijanata means it is not only talking, but it must be our distinct experience. Like this simple example I gave, Marathi talking. Unknown to each other, but the moment we found some common factor, so we started. In the same manner, what is the common factor in all of us? We are still alive. So tatra ko moha kashokaha. And therefore shok. All the time frustrated. Why this is happening to me only? It doesn't happen to others. Don't cry, yaar. This is a common story of everything. Those who have understood life, they know that the diseases of the life are indicative that we are still alive. So thank God. Kashokaha ekatva manupashyataha. So let us find out something which is a common denominator. And it can happen when we start giving up specialities and end up in non-specific experience. Again, colors and forms specific, vision non-specific, sense organs specific, mind non-specific. Mind specific, likes, dislikes. I non-specific. I available during the waking, not in the deep sleep, specific. Life non-specific, whether waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi or none, life is there. Life specific, against the inert, Shuddha Chaitanya non-specific. And as you start, you will come to discover more the criterias are entertained, we go away from ourselves. This is how the autobiography is written. I was born there, and then I did this thing, I did this thing. We analyze our life on incomplete data and imagine the conclusions are right. Life is not only waking experiences. Life is also waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. See? Either write the biography of a dreamer or don't write the biography of a waker. Because in every dream, there is a separate dreamer. They are not related. See? On the basis of this, Ashtavakra Gita has come out. One day, Janak Maharaj asked the wise people. Last night, yesterday, after having lunch, I was having a nice time below a tree in the garden, royal garden, and I had just a nap, few moments, maybe half an hour or so. And I saw that there is a famine everywhere and people have no food to eat. And one Dharmatma was distributing food. I was also standing in the queue. And when my turn came, I got some chapati sabji And when I was taking it, one dog came and jumped on my chapati and started running away. I was running after him. I got tumbled and fell down, and I am waking up. Now my question is whether that beggar is the King Janaka or King Janaka saw that he is a beggar. Who is who? Be attentive. As the dreamers have no relations, every dream has a fresh dreamer. Equally true, every waking experience has a separate waker. They have no relationship. But then what we do? Garland. What is a garland? Random flowers are put together through a thread and a garland is born. When you cut the thread, separate the flowers and the thread, what is lost? Is garland a reality? Now see, in the same manner, every waker, the thread of consciousness, a garland is prepared. If too many flowers, huge garland. Old age, too many wakers, a huge garland. A child, 3, 4 years, very few flowers. So, a small garland. In Mumbai, they deliver the garland for the gods in various houses. Ganapati garland, 3 flowers. Now be attentive. If there is only one flower, can you make a garland out of it? If we start living in utter present, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. No ego, no honor, no dishonor, no gain, no loss. See, my friends, this principle I explained in one of my management conferences in Ahmedabad. So all the necktie brand were there. Then I said, now evening satsang, you all come with your spouse and your in-laws, outlaws, everybody come. So all of them came, big hall. I said, now we'll play some game. So all were involved because game is common for everybody. I said, I'll invite somebody and you have to honor me. When I say come, you have to come. And then see what happens. So all were ready. So first of all, I called a child, maybe 5, 7 years or so. So I said, hey, come. So he came. I said, stand near the podium, take the mic in the hand. Talk whatever you want to talk about yourself. There is nothing to talk. Say, talk anything, we will not question. Big problem. What to talk? I like chocolate. With great difficulty, he could make this statement. Again, silence. See how beautifully you are talking. Give a talk. Talk anything you like. We will not object. I don't like taking baths. Second. Very good. You are doing wonderful. He said, that's all. No, nothing to talk. I said, see, 3 minutes. You have taken only 1 minute. 2 minutes you have to stand here. He said, no, I want to go. I said, you cannot go. Our rule. He said, if you don't allow me to go, I will do shushu here. I said, go. He went. Then everybody was hiding their face. So Swamiji calls whom? Then I invited one old, 85, not out. I said, Babaji, please come. Now he has no choice, he came. I said, Babaji, talk about yourself, what you will talk, like to talk, but 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We have to call the security to bundle him out. अभी तो शुरू हुआ है. So what is the conclusion? Longer the past, stronger the ego. Lesser the past, lesser the ego. More miserable you are, stronger the ego. Less miserable you are, weaker the ego. Bhagwan has no ego, therefore Paramananda. Therefore, spiritual practice is Mauj mein raho, be happy. We want complicated things, Take the hand like this, close your nose, but my nose doesn't come in somebody else's nose. क्यों परेशान हो? Keep this leg here, sit in Padmasana, and then call police to open it. खुलता ही नहीं यार. Don't waste your time in this. Hey, the more we become aware, यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मा एव भूत विजानतः तत्र को मोहः क शोकः, because एकत्वम् अनुपश्यतः. So one thread, one flower is waking of waker. Second flower is dream of the dreamer. Third flower is the deep sleep of a deep sleeper. Fourth flower is the samadhi of the samadhistha purusha. All of them are together with the thread of consciousness. This is worthy of knowing. Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidya. So I alone become the son, I alone become the husband, I alone become the father, I alone become the brother. So who is this I? Is I the son, the husband, the father, or the brother, or I is the man? Then how do we live? Karnataka. See? All your problems will be dissolved. Problems can never be solved. You remove one problem, second problem comes. What about me? Therefore, tatra ko mohakka shokaha ekatvam anupashyataha. Discover this common denominator, friends. And that is what is important for us to learn. Next mantra. Yaparyaga shukramakayam avranam. Yaparyagat shukram akayam avranam asnaviram shuddham apapaviddham kavirmaneshi paribhuhu swayambhuhu yatha tatyataha arthan vyadadhat shashvatibhyas samabhyah. Many people say Vedanta is dry. Is it dry? It will shake you into pieces. Hey friends, now he who has come to experience what is said in the last two verses, he is defined here. Who is he? Who has come to discover that yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut vijanatah tatra ko mohakka shokaha ekatvam anupashyatah yasmin sarvani bhutani atmanneva anupashyati sarva bhutastam atmanam na tato vijugupsate. He who has come to discover this, who is he? What are the symptoms? This is indicated in this mantra. See, friends, is the time limit over? 1 hour? Yes, 1 hour over. Why should I speak more? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.